here's a snow team that I've been working on. I think it has some real merits and could do a lot of good work. I'm showcasing 6 matches that I played at Master Ball tier, showing some of the capabilities of the team and also some of the weaknesses. This is the first team that I've put together in Champions. I have also been playing a Rain team, but that really is a Scarlet and Violet Regulation H team with the addition of Mega Floette. I'd love to know what people think of the team and where you think some of the improvements lie. Without further ado, let's get into the breakdown. So starting off with Primarina, I think Primarina can dish out loads of damage. Liquid Voice, Hyper Voice is very good water type spread damage. Moonblast is very good single target. I've got Icy Wind here as a little bit of speed control. Primarina isn't the fastest Pokemon itself, so if you can get that little bit of speed control, I think it's quite good. I've put 1 point into speed here with Primarina, just so that we're 1, outspeeding our own Aegislash, and 2, if there's an opposing Incineroar that's got no speed investment, we're outspeeding those Pokemon. This Primarina, I have Citrus Berry on. I've seen some other Primarina that are running Mystic Water with Hyper Voice and Aqua Jet. That seems like another viable, set that you could run. I think there's a lot of flex slots that you can have in this third slot here that I think make Primarina a very good Pokemon. We've got Sneasler. This is max attack, max speed with speed boosting nature, so we're outspeeding a lot of opposing Sneaslers. My Sneasler is currently holding Focus Sash. Could hold White Herb. I've been running a little bit of both. They're both very good. They both got their benefits. I have found that there's a lot of teams that I'm going into where Sneasler just gets taken out in one hit. Whether Sash is really wonderful in, keeping Sneasler alive, activating that Unburden, making us go very, very fast. We're outspeeding a lot of Pokemon once we've got Unburden, and having Sash to do that, I feel like in a lot of scenarios, does help a lot. So we've got Diaclaw, Close Combat, Throat Chop Protect. Close Combat, we're almost one-shotting every Archaladon you see, unless they've got a little bit more of a defense investment. This Throat Chop is a little bit of move coverage. You could have Fake Out here or Taunt here. Both are really good options. I have considered putting Fake Out on. I think it's a good option. I just haven't. It's I've just not used that set before, so I might try that out at some point. But this is the current Sneasler build that I have. Going into Aegislash, max HP, a lot of attack investment and a little bit of defense and special defense investment, no speed investment. We're running Spell Tag for that extra little bit of oomph on our ghost moves here. King Shield, Shadow Sneak, Poltergeist, Iron Head. I think the reason that we can run Spell Tag here is specifically this Aegislash is not trained to one hit a Mega Floette that has no defense investment. So a max HP, max special attack Floette with no defense investment, it's a 56% chance to knock out. So being able to Iron Head and then, Shadow Sneak, get that little bit of extra, in case you don't get the knockout, be able to priority get that knockout, it is really good. Aegislash is one of my favourite Pokemon, really, really big fan. Then we've got Sinistra. Sinistra, we've invested a lot in physical bulk and HP, no speed investment. I think this is a very sort of standard set for Sinistra with Matcha Gotcha, Rage Powder, Life Dew, and Trick Room. Hospitality for that extra switch and heal. In scenarios where we know we're very much the slower Pokemon, being able to set up Trick Room is really, really good. Really, really good Pokemon in Sinistra. We're holding the Chopper Berry for flying type attacks. Have previously been running the Ochre Berry. I think it just really depends on the meta, what you want to be surviving. I found that currently I'm running into a lot of rain teams with Hurricane that are doing lots of damage into Sinister, and I'm not personally running into as many Sun teams as I thought I would be. So that's why I've gone for the Chopper Berry over the Ochre Berry. But yeah, really, really good Pokemon, really bulky. There's an argument to sort of take some of the defense bulk with this defense boosting nature and put that into special defense to maybe live some more attacks, but I'm not fully confident with EV spreads right now, so I think this is just a good generalized spread with very much a more defensive base than special defenses. Then we've got Froslass. This is a modest natured, max speed, max special attack, a little bit of HP. I think this is somewhat of a standard set for Froslass in Protect, Aurora Veil, Shadow Ball, and Blizzard. Blizzard, incredible if you've got the snow up. It's okay if you don't, but much better in the snow. Aurora Veil, an incredibly strong move. That if you can get it set up, setting up both the screens at once is really powerful. It can really save a lot of your Pokemon. Yeah, I think Froslass is really good, especially if you want to sort of fight weather wars. If you think that you can survive without fighting a weather war, then you don't need Froslass. But if you really want to sort of mess up opposing weather strategies, I think bringing Mega Froslass into a battle is really good, and also just outputs loads of damage. And then finally we've got Komodo. This is a very fast Komodo. There is an argument to be made to remove some of this speed and put it into bulk, but I'm kind of happy with where this Komodo lies. We've got Protect, Clanging Scales, Clangorous Soul, and Aura Sphere. And we're holding the leftovers for our own recovery. If you can get a Clangorous Soul up, and the boosts that you can get from that are really helpful in being able to outspeed a lot of Pokemon with the +1 speed, but also just dish out lots of damage. Aura Sphere, even without the Clangorous Soul, Aura Sphere does a lot of damage into opposing Archelodons and King Gambits. I think it almost one-shots most other King Gambits, so Aura Sphere really powerful here. Running Soundproof, I think any of the Komodo abilities are really good. There's a lot of sand teams out there, so Overcoat could be a good option for you. I'm running Soundproof. I think just the extra little things that we can get around there. I've seen a lot of Perish Trap teams coming up, so just being able to ignore Perish Song and other sound moves is really strong in this Pokemon, I think. Alright, with that out of the way, let's get into the matches. Okay, so this looks like a Sun team. There's Charizard, Venusaur, Sneasler, Garchomp, Wims, and Dragapult. So they can set up Sunny Day with Whimsicott or Charizard. I think for this matchup, I think Sneasler, Froslass, Primarina, maybe Sinister or Komodo. I think Sinister. Yeah. We'll see how this plans out. Charizard makes sense. So I imagine it's going to be like immediately Sunny Day. I think Diaclaw into Whimsicott and then Protect Froslass. I think they might encore my Froslass if I don't immediately kill. But we have the... Cool, so taunt. This is probably Sash? Yeah, Sash. Okay. Oh, they sleep. Okay, thank God. Heat Wave. If this kills... Okay, it doesn't kill Sneasler, so we don't get the Unburden. I think... Diaclaw into Charizard. We don't want to pray for a one-turn sleep. No, they've got a guaranteed turn of sleep, so we Diaclaw into Charizard, Mega Evolve Blizzard. They've got a guaranteed turn of sleep here, so yeah, cool. So they set up the sun, but we set up the snow. Hopefully, we getting the sleep there was huge. That was really good. So Wims will act first. We get one turn of sleep. Diaclaw into Charizard. That does so much damage. And then we get the Blizzard, and this should KO both. Yeah, cool. So that takes out both. So I don't think they can set up the sun again. So I think we did. I mean, we got really lucky there with the sleep. I was probably gonna Mega Evolve anyway, but it was probably an Encore. They were expecting us to Mega Evolve, set up Aurora Veil, right? Yeah, so Venusaur Garchomp. Garchomp. So I think this Garchomp's going to be really quick. So it's tempting to Diaclaw Venusaur, and then we're pretty quick as well. Do I need to set up Aurora Veil? I don't think I need to set up Aurora Veil. I think I'll just Blizzard again. Diaclaw into Venusaur, set up Blizzard. Yeah, that's fine. The physical defense boost like does. Oh my god, that does so much work. Ooh, damn. I don't think that matters. I mean, it might matter for speed. Now we're definitely going next. This should kill Garchomp. It just kills both. Nice, awesome. Okay, very quick game. Yeah, I think. I mean, the power of Sneasler and Diaclaw there, right? Like that was just insane. The work that the effects does. Even a nerfed Diaclaw hitting at 30% is still so much. So yeah, good clean win there. Okay, so Rain team here with Mega Meganium. We've got Basque, Pelipper, Mag, Arch, Sableye, and Sizzle. Unsure on Sableye and Sizzle. I mean, Sableye's probably Prankster Taunting. I think Sneasler, Froslass. Komodo, Sinistra? They're gonna be quick. It's Primarina or Sinistra here. I think Sinistra. I think that feels good. Okay, so Sableye Sizzle. So this is probably going to be like Prankster Taunt. So that's okay. I think close combat into... yeah, close combat into Sizzle, and then Mega Evolve Blizzard. Because I think what they're going to do is they're going to taunt. I mean, they could fake out Sneasler. That's fine. We Mega Evolve. Or they could taunt. Okay, we just Self Reflect. Okay, it screens. Gosh, that did nothing. Okay. What's damage? Crit on the Sizzle. Okay, that makes sense. So it's setting up. Okay. So we're setting up with Sizzle. I think close combat again into Sizzle, and then maybe just Blizzard again. No, I think they bring in things. So I think the close combat should kill. So I'm gonna Shadow Ball the Sableye. That's fine. So now we're super quick. Thanks for the sash, baby. Rain Dance. Yeah, that's fine. That makes sense. So we should get the double KO here. Yeah, cool. So the double KO. And then I think it's probably Basculegion or Caladon in the back. So Sport Arc. Okay, cool, that's fine. So, what we're going to do is protect on Sneasler, and we're going to switch into Sinistra. Even in Tailwind, Sneasler should be faster. So, what we can do here is just turn off the rain and over 2 turns. I mean, they might protect our Caladon. I think they probably Electroshot our Caladon into Froslass. A little bit of healing on Sneasler's fine, but it doesn't particularly matter, I don't think. Protect Sneasler, because Sneasler should be able to one-shot our Caladon here. Yeah, Hurricane into Sneasler. Yeah, cool. Thought they were going to set up Tailwind and then Electroshot into Sinistra. Or maybe Electroshot into Sneasler. Sinistra. Okay, cool. Makes sense. Sinistra's very bulky though, so that's fine. And then I think what we actually do here is close combat into our Caladon and then Rage Powder. Because this should one-shot the Arcaladon. Okay, they protect. And then Hurricane or Tailwind? If it's Hurricane, that's fine. If it's Tailwind, that's fine. Like, either of those is fine. It's probably Tailwind. Tailwind. Cool. This is fine. So, we're just going to do the same again. Close combat, and then Rage Powder. Sneasler should be quicker, even in Tailwind, because of Unburden. We're at jolly max speed. Sneasler. We've got Chopper Berry, so yeah, I like looking at that. We're just so quick. Maybe Sturdy? Ooh, very bulky. Oh, Reflect, of course. Muddy Water. Okay, this should kill Sneasler, that's fine. And then the Electroshot will probably finish off. Accuracy drop. Flash Cannon, okay. They were expecting the switch, that's fine. So, Komodo and Froslass. So they can't Electroshot anymore. We have 5 turns of snow, 2 turns of tailwind. So I think they might Draco Meteor onto there. I don't think they can kill both. So I think we Aurasphere Archelodon and then Blizzard. That's fine, because we just double Muddy Water. This shouldn't do a lot. If they get an accuracy drop, that's bad. Not the greatest, but then, you know, I've got one more turn of Tailwind. Komodo is... We don't know where Komodo sits in the speed tier. Obviously, they're going to go first, but I think we just do the same again. I don't think they can sort of beat that. They've got one more turn of Tailwind. I don't think they can kill both of the Pokemon. It shouldn't kill Komodo. That was close to killing Komodo. Flash Cannon into Froslass. That does kill. Okay, and that kills. Okay. It was a crit. I don't know if it matters. It could matter. How fast is Pelipper versus Komodo? My Pelipper is so... Pelipper is 65. Komodo is 85. So Komodo should be quicker. Tailwind has, so I think just Clanging Scales and hope that I'm quicker. Like, this is it. Yeah, cool, we're quicker. The Avoid! Oh my god. And they hit the Hurricane! Tragic. That's so tragic. That is so tragic. I think that's just an accuracy drop miss there. That's a really tragic loss, I think. But, you know, makes up for the easy win earlier with Sneasler and Diaclaw. So, you know. Okay, so it looks like some sort of sand team. We've got Talonflame, Sylveon, Titar, Excadrill, Sinistcha, and Sneasler. What do I do here? I'm honestly thinking Aegislash, Sneasler, Froslass, Primarina? Yeah, I like this. Because I think they just Tailwind, whatever happens turn 1, I think it's probably Talonflame, Sylveon, or well, it's Talonflame +1, I think. Yeah, Talonflame, Sylveon. So I think they either Tailwind or Dual Wing Beat into Sneasler. So I think I want to Iron Head into... I honestly want to break Gale Winds by Shadow Sneaking into Talonflame, but they will be faster in priority. So I think Iron Head into Sylveon, Diaclaw into Talonflame. And hopefully they don't. Hopefully they just like Brave Bird. Okay, they just withdrew into Excadrill. That's fine. So it's probably Excadrill T-Tar in the back. Okay, cool. So they don't have priority anymore on Tailwind, and then this is a Iron Head into Excadrill, and that did loads of damage. It was a crit. Okay, that makes sense. So, King Shield, and then close combat into Excadrill. They probably protect the Excadrill, but I'm okay with that. I think we've broken a sash here. So we're... okay, so they don't protect Excadrill. They probably just Earthquake. Take Tailwind. Hopefully this Earthquake breaks our sash. High force power. Okay, cool, that's fine. So that breaks sash, so now we're super quick. I don't know what Talonflame's speed tier is. Have a quick look. So Talonflame is 126, so way faster than Sneasler. Actually, only a little bit, only 6 points faster than Sneasler. And we're Jolly, so maybe we're... I mean, they could be max speed as well. Hoping we're faster than there. So I think we... Poltergeist, Talonflame, close combat into Tyranitar. This is the thought process. Yeah, that's fine. I don't think we get the kill, but, you know, hopefully... I mean, hopefully we're just quicker. Okay, we're not quicker, that's fine. Ooh, nice. Good survive there. We do get the burn. That's unfortunate. We should be quicker than T-Tar. Yeah, cool. So this should kill. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I thought we'd be quicker under Tailwind. So now we've just got to hit the Poltergeist. Yeah, it was Sash. Cool. Okay, so I think now we double protect. Oh no, we die in the sandstorm, of course. Bringing in Froslass. We're going to... I think we just get damage out. I think we Shadow Sneak Sylveon and then Mega Evolve. Do we get the Aurora Veil? Do I need Aurora Veil? Am I just going to die if I go for an Aurora Veil? I think they Hyper Voice. And that shouldn't kill Barrow's Bane, I don't think. So we're going to Mega Evolve Blizzard. I think they've got 2 turns of Tailwind. Cool. Good little bit of damage. So it should have been 40%. Hyper Voice probably kills... Yeah, definitely kills Aegislash, that's fine. We thought that would happen. Then it just depends on how much this Blizzard does. It should do a very good amount. Nice. Cool, does a lot. So bring in Primarina. I think double protect and Tailwind. Yeah, double protect for Tailwind. I don't know how quick this Sylveon is. It's probably faster than Primarina. I don't know if it's faster than Froslass. So, I think we just Hyper Voice and Shadow Wall. Okay, and then they forfeit. Cool. I think that was... yeah. Correct. I don't think they're killing both of them unless they crit Hyper Voice. Cool. Nice. Okay. Ooh, this is an interesting team. So we have Blastoise, Politoed, Heliolisk, which I've not seen yet. Talonflame, Sinistra, and Glamora. Yeah, okay. So Glamora is an interesting Pokemon. This is obviously some sort of range shenanigans. I have no idea what Heliolisk does, so that's kind of scary. I think we go Sneasler. Sneasler Komodo. Aegislash. Froslass in the back. Or maybe we do Sneasler, Aegislash, Komodo, Froslass in the back. Yeah. Yeah, Sneasler, Aegislash, Komodo, Froslass in the back. And let's have a little look at what Heliolisk can do. It has Solar Power, Dry Skin, and Sandvale. So it's okay. So Glamora and Talonflame. So it's gonna. I wonder if it Mega Evolves straight away and gets the adaptability boost. It could do. I think close combat into Glamora, and then Iron Head into Glamora. No, let's Diaclaw into Talonflame to stop priority, and then Iron Head into Glamora. That's the play. So Talonflame protects. Spiky Shield. So they just double protected. Annoying. This is annoying. We're about to take a little bit of chip damage and set up spikes. I don't think we set up spikes though, but we do set up. Okay. Honestly, I think I'd just do the same thing again and just King Shield with Aegislash. Get back into... because Aegislash is really slow, and getting back into King Shield is quite good. Double Protect there didn't feel like it did a lot. That's where we could close combat it into... Because this Glamora shouldn't be able to do much into Aegislash, I don't think. Which is why I think they're just going to Flare Blitz into Aegislash here with Talonflame. Dueling Beat. Tragic. And then what do they do into Aegislash? Earth Power. Cool, makes sense. This is a tough one. Both my Pokemon won't be doing too well here. We're going to bring Froslass, we're going to Mega Evolve. Mega Evolve. Try and set up Aurora Veil. And then... I think Poltergeist into Talonflame. Try and ignore Glamora. I think it will be. It's going to be a really strong Pokemon, but I mean they probably set up Rain Dance, right? So maybe the Aurora Veil here was really bad, and I just sort of played into their Rain Dancing Talonflame. Learning that Talonflame can learn Rain Dance has been sort of the bane of my existence in sort of the mind games of Pocket Monsters. Yes, they set up Snow, they probably Rain Dance here. Oh, they just dual Wing Beat. Nice. It's I didn't know it was inaccurate. I thought dual Wing Beat was an accurate move. Oh my god. All this time, we could have been missing. Cool. No poison? No poison. Cool. Don't miss. Sharp Beak. Okay. Nice, one hit KO. Awesome. Perfect. Cool. I wonder if this is some sort of like Perish Song shenanigans. I think I just want to double protect here. Scout out what's happening. I mean, if it is like Perish Song, then, you know, everyone's got to like swap out at some point. I don't know who's in a better position. I don't think it's me. Yeah, so Froslass protects. I protect, and they were going to attack. Probably Weather Ball. Earth Power. Icy Wind. Okay. That's fine. I think I want to double into Polytoad here. And then, yeah, Poltergeist, Shadow Ball into Polytoad. I just don't think I care. Maybe I'm just not respecting Glamora and like adaptability Glamora. Like, I think this Pokemon is probably very strong. But, you know, we saw how much a Sludge Wave does to Froslass. It's nothing. So I am sort of happy to ignore it a bit. I'm thinking very hard. Cool, so we go first with the Shadow Ball. I don't think this kills. Pokemon's pretty bulky. It's very bulky. Oh my god. Ooh, that does loads. If it gets an accuracy drop, we're so sad. Okay, no accuracy drop. Oh, tragic. Okay, it's leftovers. Okay, the Pokemon's very bulky. I don't think we can go for a Clangorous Souls. I think maybe we just go... Yeah. Clanging Scales... King Shield. Sludge Bomb into Draco, yeah. That is so... And that's with Aurora Veil up. That's crazy how much damage that does. Okay, I was just not respecting Glamora at all. This might kill Komodo. Okay, it doesn't kill Komodo, but we're real slow. Protect on Komodo and then Iron Head into Glamora, I think. Yeah. I'm just double protected, okay. I think I have to go for Iron Head again. Yeah, we've lost Aurora Veil, so we're just gonna... I think we lose this match pretty effectively. I just didn't respect Glamora. I think I should have... Yeah, I think in this game prioritizing Glamora would have been a good idea. I just didn't respect the sort of damage output it had. Yeah, that definitely kills Komodo, and then Politoed is faster, and Muddy Water definitely kills Aegislash here. Yeah. Never even learned what my last Pokemon was. It's very sad. Yeah, I think I just massively misplayed that, which is fine. It's all part of learning. Not knowing sort of what my opponent's Pokemon could do really did a number, but I think that's just the learning experience. I think I should have respected Gamora a lot more than I did, which is, you know, part of the experience. Okay, so another rain team. So Pelipper, Dusk, Sneasler, Arc, Sizzle, and Dragonite. Okay. I think Sneasler, Froslass, Primarina, maybe Sinister or Komodo. I think Sinister for some redirects. Yeah. That's Legion Sizzle. Okay. So let's close combat to Sizzle, and I think Mega Evolve Shadow Ball into the Basculegion slot. Okay, so Pelipper comes out, Drizzle gets set up. So this might be Swift Swim instead of Adaptability. Shadow Ball. This might kill. Yep, kills. Damn, they were quicker. I wonder if they're still choice specs. This isn't going to do anything. That's a shame. Might be choice specs. Leftovers on Pelipper. Okay. So I think we bring in Komodo. Not Komodo. We don't have Komodo. Oh god. Bring in Primarina. Throat Chop into Basculegion, and then Icy Wind. Maybe just Moonblast into Basculegion as well. Yeah, Moonblast into Basculegion slot. So double into Basculegion, they bring out the Sizzle. This is fine, because then we unburden. That was a crit as well. Okay. Yeah, this Basculegion's so quick. I mean, the Sizzle probably has priority. Yeah, that did loads. So it's quite frail. And then Moonblast. So that gets the knockout. They bring in Pelipper for free. Maybe they bring in Arcadon. Yeah, Arcadon. So I think we expect a switch, and we close combat into Arcadon, and maybe we just double protect actually. Yeah, I'm feeling double protect. Protect. And protect. Okay, they didn't switch. Probably Bullet Punch into Sneasler. Yeah. And then Flash Cannon into Primarina. Yeah, makes sense. I want to switch into Sinister here. I mean, they could just do the same thing again. We're going to close combat into Arcaladon, and then we're going to Moonblast into Arcaladon. Yeah, Bullet Punch, that's fine. That's sort of what we expected. I don't think this Flash Cannon kills. Yeah, it does a lot though. Special defense drops bad. Okay, that does a fair bit. Stamina boost, that's fine. Okay, so we're gonna bring in Sinistra. Heal back up to almost full, nice. And then Rage Powder and I think Hyper. I mean, that could have been a low roll. Yeah, I think we just Rage Powder, Moonblast again. Sinister, so tanky. Sinister, so tanky. I don't think this kills. Yeah, okay, so mid-roll. Oh, Citrus Berry. Okay. We're gonna go for Life Dew and Hyper Voice. Or do I go Icy Wind? Here we go, Hyper Voice. Nice. So we get the Citrus Berry, and then we get the Life Dew recovery, so pretty much back up to full, I think. Doesn't kill Arcaladon. And that was a crit on the Arcaladon. Mental. Okay. Rage Powder, Icy Wind. Sinister. Nice. I think this just bullet punches. I mean, it probably like mega evolves now, right? Tempted to just Hyper Voice here and hope this KOs the Scissor. I mean, they probably like, yeah, Bullet Punch, maybe Tailwind. God, that, oh, it was a crit. Okay, that makes sense. And then they Hurricane. Yeah, cool. Okay. Primarina dies. Okay. I think we definitely could have played that better. I mean, there was a scenario where who do we bring in instead? Maybe we bring in Komodo Arcaladon? Not Arcaladon. Komodo Aegislash, and sort of see where that takes us. I don't know. Okay. This is an interesting team. So we've got Starmie, Sneasler, Sinister, King Gambit, Dragonite, and Pelipper. So like a little bit of a bit of a a rain team here. I think I want to go Aegislash. Yeah, Aegislash and Sneasler. And then I think I want Komodo, either Sinister or Froslass. I'm leaning towards Sinister. Yeah. Let's go with this. Starmie probably Mega Evolves. Okay, so we're gonna go Poltergeist into Starmie, and then Throat Chop into Starmie, and just leave this Pelipper alone. Because I think they Mega Evolve 4 times attack into this Sneasler, thinking that it's White Herb instead of Stash. Okay. Yeah, they protect Tailwind. That's fine. Muddy Water? What the hell? Tragic. Yeah, an accuracy drop. That's really upsetting. I thought Muddy Water did loads. Yeah, if I don't switch back, I die. I think if we do this and see how it goes. I think King Gambit, no. Uh-oh, I think we just, yeah, we sort of played into them here. And both my Pokemon die. Yikes, I think this might just be a game over. We're gonna Clanger Soul, and we're gonna go Matcha Gotcha and hope for a burn. Yeah, I think we just sort of played relatively poorly. So there, you know, there wouldn't be any point Trick Rooming because they'd be quicker. We burn the Sneasler. That's pretty good. Okay, I think we protect Life Dew because of possible fake outs. So protect Life Dew. This King Gambit has Sucker Punch. Yeah, fake out into Komodo. Good little bit of life recovery. Kowtow Cleave into. Whew, that does a lot. The Sneasler should be very quick. I am gonna Life Dew again. I'm gonna Aura Sphere into King Gambit and Life Dew. Because hopefully Sinister survives the Sneasler attack. Depending how quick this Sneasler is. If it's burnt, like, we just go first. And it's got the Chopper Berry, that's fine. Just gets the kill. Nice. hopefully they attack into Kamaro. Yeah, they attacked into Kamaro. Nice. Nice. This is really good. We've sort of clawed this back. We know all 4 of their Pokemon, so... And this Sneasel's not doing much. So bring out Starmie. Depending how quick this Starmie is. So I'm going to go Clanging Scales and Rage Powder. I mean, it is tempting to go Matcha-Gotcha, but I don't think we're quick enough. No, I am going to go Matcha-Gotcha because I want to try and get a little bit of life recovery. I don't think this Sneasel's going to do loads into Kamaro. It just depends how quick this Starmie is. Okay, so we go first. We knock out the Sneasler and do loads of damage to the Starmie. Hopefully the Starmie doesn't kill... defense drop. Oh, that might kill. Oh, tragic. This Matcha-Gotcha might kill. Yeah, it kills. Nice. So now it's just a Pelipper versus Sinister, but I don't think Sinister wins, unfortunately. It's leftovers. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and Trick Room. Because I've got the Ochre Berry, so hopefully the Hurricane doesn't kill. Or the Copper Berry, sorry. Doesn't kill. We could do something here, I think. We've just got to like get a crit with Matcha-Gotcha and burn them. So crit and burn. That did loads. Oh my god. A crit would have killed them. Oh my god. That felt... yeah, okay. With how poorly turn 1 went, I'm incredibly satisfied with the rest of that. Yeah, I think, given how poorly turn 1 went, I think we played the rest of that game really well. So 6 matches there, won 2, lost 4. I think we played quite well. Obviously, lots of mistakes that we made, but I think that's part of the learning experience. And also, I think there was a lot of RNG moments that just sort of happen in Pokemon games, and that's fine. And I think that's just sort of something that we need to, sort of recognize in the game. You'll notice that in a lot of those clips, I'm looking down like this. This is because I write everything down. I write the teams down and what they bring, if it was a win or a loss, and then sort of have some notes about what I would do later, because I think it is really important to sort of think about these games and think about what we would be achieving, making some changes. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed those matches. I'd really love to know what you think of the team and what you think of any improvements or changes that you might make. I think there's definite improvements to the team that can be made, and I'm by no means a team builder. It's I'm just starting out into the game like a lot of people are, and yeah, I think it's really exciting to sort of make your own teams and sort of feel happy with with where they're going. I piloted this team from Ultra Ball Tier 4 up to Master Ball, so I'm really happy with where this team has come, and I'm excited to try out some new teams in the coming weeks. So yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful day. Peace.